Well, I wish I could give you the tea, but mine's just a little bit tart. That's why it's called Leah's Lemonade. I'm here at Essence Fest 2025, and honey, no other than the royal peach holder herself, honey. Shamea Morton is here. How you doing, Queen?
Hey, best friend.
Hey, girl.
Know a queen, honey. So excited to be sitting with a queen.
I'm so excited to talk to you because there's so much to talk about. I am a Real Housewives of Atlanta fan, and there's so many things to discuss. You know, the reunion's coming on tonight.
You know, the reunion is going to come on next week.
Oh, okay. Y'all moved it back a week?
Yes.
Okay.
For the 4th of July shenanigans and stuff.
Mhm.
But it's coming, friend. Are you ready? Do you have your lemonade ready?
I have my thoughts and opinions. Can we talk about the girls? Because I'm going to be real with you. Can I tell you what the group chats are saying?
No, I want to hear, and that's the thing I love about you. I know you're going to keep it real, so let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it.
We think the girls are broke. Not you. But the girls don't have money.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. And you know, I try not to count people's pockets, but a lot of people thought I did when I came for Britt saying that she wasn't donating. But the thing is, it wasn't just about her donations, right? It's how she was moving and the things she was saying. But you know how reality TV is. They only chop it down. You only see so much. But Britt and I and Kelly had a conversation prior to that whole Grenada scene where I talked about donating and how we got to show up. I told her privately, one-on-one, and she spoke up about it. So I was like, well, yeah, if you want to do that, then we can make it public, fine. But yeah, I'm not one of those people that's like gonna boss up in every aspect of my life, but when it's time to really boss up, you don't know how?
It's quiet.
Make it make sense. And you know, wealth can be quiet, right? You know.
Well, your wealth was very quiet because let's be clear, nobody knew until we saw Chateau Shamea what was really going down. But even, I think the broke conversations and comments are coming from the things that are coming after the show. Kelly and Navy Federal, Brit and the Country Club. There's just a lot coming out.
Well, you know, and that's unfortunate because I know Kelly is such a great businesswoman, right? And I know for a fact, because I was at her court proceedings during her divorce, a lot of that stuff with Navy was marital issues, right? So that's, you know, I know they say it's marital debt, but that debt came from
That joint union.
exactly. So I don't want to tell her. I mean, it's her business to share, but I will say she's very good with money.
Okay.
She's opening a second restaurant that I'm sure you'll probably see on season 17. Who knows? I hope you can if we all get invited back. Fingers crossed. But no.
Except Brit.
Kelly has never been hard pressed for money. Do you not see the girl? I don't even have to hire security because she has it.
Okay.
I mean, her girls have not missed a beat. They are very, very, very happy and supported. And on her single income. So she's doing a great job.
I love that. And I'm glad you cleared that up because I don't know, the little unpaid things going around is crazy. Now we got to talk about you and Porsha because it's unfortunate to kind of watch how things have played out. But I think at this point, after the reunion, after things have been said, because it seems like y'all were on a good path on the show, but I know these things happen and then, you know, life happens. So where do y'all sit after this reunion?
Well, you know, and you'll see on reunion how we both agreed to just not talk about each other in the press. And I often get questions about Porsha. So I said, you know what, I'm not going to do it anymore. And we're going to give each other the space to heal and to do what we need to do. And hopefully one day we'll get back on the same page. I love Porsha. I want nothing but the best for her.
Yeah, and we want to see y'all back in a good space. And we don't want this show to get in between y'all. Okay, they're wrapping me up, but I have one last question. Sorry, y'all. I'm an Atlanta fan. Britt not coming to the reunion, Britt trying to sue. I know obviously there's things you don't know, but at this point, what were your thoughts on that lawsuit? If you think, do you still speak to Britt?
I've never had a relationship with Britt. I mean, the relationship that I tried to form with Britt at the beginning of the season was because I didn't know her. I just knew of her, and I was like, well, you got to give everybody a chance. And we were new peach holders coming in together. I thought she was beautiful. I still think she's a very pretty girl on the outside. But she's got to work on that interior, the inside. You know, it doesn't match up. It was very unfortunate that she did not come to the reunion because that would have been an opportunity to hash out a lot of the things that she said, and she did. She's one to throw a rock and hide her hand. She definitely created and fabricated a lot of the drama that you saw that took place with me and Porsha and her talking about my child and her saying, you know, after Grenada, I didn't go and meet up with my child. I went to Miami. That was untrue. After Grenada, we had a layover in Miami. Now, this is tea that no one knows. We had a layover in Miami. And if you go back to that date, I think it was August 7th or something like that, when we laid over, I had my mom and my kids fly in so that I could meet them in Miami. So I was with my children the entire weekend. Most of the time, if I'm out and about working, vacationing, my kids are somewhere near. So it's unfortunate that she would think that I would use my daughter's health and her medical fragility to get attention and clout chase. I wish it was that, because then I wouldn't have to stay at the hospital as much as I did. I wouldn't have all the medical bills piling up, around the clock nurses. But you know, I don't expect anything but that from someone of her caliber.
Okay, you clear us. And then, do you think that Phaedra really set Angela up for that whole scene?
I don't know. That's kind of hard to believe. You know, initially I thought, what is happening with Angela? Like, girl, no one even knew that you and Charles were going to be at that event, from what I've heard. So it kind of feels like something that her and Drew might have set up themselves at first. But then she told me, she was like, well, remember what happened to you? And I was like, I mean, you know, I get how this group can be creative, but Phaedra wasn't there long. She just got to the party. Why? What's the point? Like, what's the motive behind it? They were like, well, when they talked that stuff about Candy, there was no motive. But they had been in and out for a while, so I could see that. But I don't know. I would hope that she wouldn't stoop that low. I don't see it. Like,
I didn't see the relevance.
you know, I mean, a lot of people are saying Angela did it herself. She set it up herself. And if she did that, that's crazy. I mean, I don't put anything past anybody. I know her and Drew got creative with the things that they said this season with me. So maybe they did set it up.
Well, Shamea came to the Lemonade Stand and spill. You have to go. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your honesty. And Lemonade Stand, you know where you can find her. Grab a cup, throw it back, and sip on all of that.